welcome to Budgeting with Intention. This channel is all about learning how to budget, becoming more intentional with our spending so that we can pay down debt, start saving some money, and make a plan for our future. We are a family of 3 living on the east coast of Canada, and we are going to try weekly budgeting for the month of May. So this video will be our first weekly budget for the month of May. So if you saw my last video, you would have seen me set up this little calendar. I'm still really excited about it. The colors make me so happy. And it's just a different, I'm not used to seeing it laid out in this way, so I think it will be easier for my brain to just see where everything is and when the payments are coming out and how to balance, no spend days with spend days. So I have my little paycheck planner here, and I'll just keep my calendar close so I can reference it as well if I need to. So first of all, I guess for our wages this pay period, we do get paid bi-weekly. So this pay period will technically cover the first week and the second week of May. But what we've decided to do is just take whatever's left over at the end of the first week and use that as a rollover into the second week as our new income, quote unquote income for week 2. So I don't know if it's going to work. It makes sense to me now. It might not make sense to me later. We're just going to go with it and see how we do. So wages, this pay period, we're guessing it's going to be around $1,500. It's usually a little bit more, but we'll say $1,500 just to be on the safe side. And then we do have some money left in the bank right now, and that is $55. So the total for that is $1,555. I don't know if you guys like repeating numbers as much as I do, but seeing this 555 makes me so happy. It's kind of silly, but yeah, it's cool. So into our bills section, car loan is $170, and you'll notice I just round everything. It just makes it easier for me, and it's less cluttered on the page, so it's easier for me to come back to and fill in and see what's happening. My partner is the exact opposite. He likes things to be filled completely. He doesn't know how I can have so much white space, and I don't know how he can be so cluttered, but for some reason we work together well, so that's just how it is. How about you guys? Are you and your partners opposites in that way, or do you have like a similar aesthetic? I'm curious. So bank fees, $16. Speech therapy is $55. Oh, look, another $55. That's so funny. I guess number 5 is the number of the day. Credit card, we are doing $300. And then internet phone, technically it doesn't come out until the first day of the second week, but we've decided just to put it on this. We're going to pay it now, and then it'll just be paid and done with, and it'll be one less thing to worry about next time. So we're going to pay that a little bit early, and that is going to be about $150. So let's add that up. 170 plus 16 plus 55 plus 300 plus 150, that is $691. And then, so that leaves us with a leftover of $864. I just want to make sure I did that right. Take away $691, $864, perfect. And then our TFSA and RESP are both $25. For non-Canadians, the RESP is our education, like the college fund for our son. And then the TFSA, that's a government-sponsored tax-free savings account. So for us, we're using it as a retirement fund. We're just putting the money away and not touching it. And because it's a tax-free savings, we don't have to pay taxes on any interest that it accumulates in there, which is nice. And let's see, so $8.64, take away 50, $8.14. And then for spending, normally we would do $40 a week for gas. However, my partner just filled up the tank, and I don't know if we're going to need gas before next week or not. I'm just going to put 20 in there just in case, and then if we need it, it's there. We probably won't, but 20 should for sure get us through to the next payday, considering we already have a full tank. So we'll just go with that, and then we take 80 for food, and then I'm going to do 25 for pocket money this week. So, I can probably do this in my head. That's 125. Is that right? Yeah, 125. So $8.14, take away 125. Equals $6.89. And then for sinking funds, I'm not going to do anything for sinking funds this week. If we have money left over at the end of next week or at the end of the month, then we'll think about sinking funds. But looking at what's coming up, the insurance and the oil, like those are two kind of like hefty ones. So just for this time, we're not going to worry about sinking funds. And then I guess we'll just roll the rest of that over to next week. So that would be a zero-based budget. I have to say, doing this weekly as opposed to bi-weekly is nice simply for the fact that there's such a big rollover. Usually, we've only been budgeting for like a month and a little bit. Last couple times we've gone through these paycheck planner sheets, we've had either negatives or very, very, very tiny amounts at the end because it was covering so many bills at once. So seeing such a big number like that's almost $700 left over at the end of the first week is very inspiring and motivating. So yeah, I guess that's it for the budgeting part. I'm excited. That went very smoothly. No surprises. Not that I thought there would be, but so let's get into the little tiny cash stuffing. For this week, we're just going to be stuffing the food and the pocket money. I always put the gas into a joint account so that whoever has the car can fill up and pay for it out of our joint account. And yeah, I'm the one that always buys the groceries, and the pocket money is mine. My partner keeps his in the bank. So yeah, a nice small cash stuffing today. Okay, so my little pile of cash, and just gonna empty out my coins. This is what's left over from last month and last week. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these yet. I guess I can do like some kind of savings challenge, so maybe I'll look into that. But for now, I'm just gonna store my extra coins in this little jar here, and then once I find a cash stuffing or a savings challenge that looks like it'll match our tiny little amount of coins that I get each week, I'll be able to do a savings challenge too. If you have any suggestions on savings challenges for small amounts, let me know. So yeah, pocket money, I think, 25. So this is an easy one. 25 for pocket money, and then 80 for groceries. And my wallet has different compartments, so I just put the groceries in the back and my pocket money in the front, and that makes it super easy when I'm out at the store. And that's that. Whoops. There we go. Thank you so much for tuning in to this video. I certainly appreciate you guys liking and commenting on the video. Be sure to subscribe if you want to follow along on our family's journey. to becoming a little bit more financially stable. It's been a rough couple years, and I feel like we're finally in the headspace to get back on track and start moving forward instead of backwards. So yeah, thank you. Yeah, have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.